how are you all doing? How are you all doing? I am well, I am well. Yeah, real quick, this is going to be a short video. I just want to talk about what I've been listening to the past 2 days. Yeah, I don't know if any of you guys have seen this. Have you heard WINDSWEPT? Have you ever been drawn to an LP cover and bought the record because of the artwork? Of course you have. I've been subject to the same multiple times. This was one of the latest, and it doesn't usually happen to me too much anymore, but this one grabbed me in 2019. This is their second LP, and I just got my copy after years of looking for it. There was a 2024 press. WINDSWEPT, the Onlooker. This is a very different thing. I just stumbled across it at my ex-girlfriend's house in 2019, and I must have ended up on a Season of Mist algorithm or something, and this popped into her feed, and I listened to it at her house, and I was really just curious to hear what it was, because this doesn't tell you that it's going to be Ukrainian black metal. It doesn't tell you that. So the song, this plays like Transylvanian Hunger, in that a head nodding blast beat all the way through. The whole album's under this tempo. Towards the second part of the record, you get a little bit of the halftime, but you can tell it's still in that same feel. One of the things that I love about this album is it puts you in the room. Like that thing where I love records where it sounds like the band recorded together, and we all know that that doesn't happen too much anymore. However, you know, little things can add to it, like a really, you can tell, kind of ambient drum sound, and stick claps to go into some of the songs. You know, really just kind of adds to putting you in the room if you're, you know, an imaginary listener, which most record people are. You know, and this is one of those records where I sat and stared at the cover the whole time, you know, listening to it all the way through. I'll quick show the LP. This is, like I said, it plays like Transylvanian Hunger in that start to finish, it's a collective adhesive thing. To me, their description is icy cold black metal. I don't get this. I get an autumn feel from this, but that could be from the tones of this cover. It could be from the warmth of the sound of the bass and the drums. But it's a very full sounding record, even though it's still raw. It's very unique in its capture. The guitars are cold. Most importantly, which is so inviting about this, is the chord progressions that make the melodies. They're almost pretty, but abrasive. I don't know. I don't listen to too much current black metal, if I do listen to black metal much at all. As of lately, I've been nostalgic, but I haven't. So this kind of black metal I'm not very familiar with. Again, I just stumbled across it, but there's a little bit of lyric in this, but again, not much. The vocals are sparingly throughout the record, sparingly. There are vocals, but when there are vocals, they are absolutely vicious. They are straight throat. great throat. If somebody said the dude took an SM57 by the cord and stuck it down his throat and did the vocals that way, you can hear it here. They're awesome. I wish there were more. Anyway, yeah, so they are awesome. The first track, I'm Oldness and Oblivion. That is just the wind-up toy, which is its own kind of classic feel to it. I don't know, it's inviting, it's warm. This is the LP. I loved the LP when I opened it up. I was, you know, black vinyl, I'm good. This was a pleasant surprise, man. In the back is the Onlooker. Yeah. But, yeah, this whole thing has a really nice, cohesive LP. Again, I really love the guitar, the chord progressions that make it. It's not, you know, there doesn't seem to be much synth or much added to atmosphere as regards to ambience. It's doesn't need it. It's pretty stripped down, you know, but again, it puts you in the room. I love putting it on. Every time I put it on, it's familiar all the way through. Even the latter end of the record, there's no like, it tails off or anything. Yeah, this is the another project from Roman Sayansky. I guess he's a pretty prolific. He's does the group Drudka. I've seen those thumbnails come through my feed from Season of Mist, and I listened to it, and it's much more progressive, black metal. It does go into a cold type of scathing black metal, but this is like much more of a cohesive, cold piece of music. But yeah, again, very inviting. I love the chord progressions that make up the melodies of the songs. I like the way they're the transitions between the riffs. I like that there's pauses and let the second riff breathe. Then they kind of come into it. I love the drumming too. Even though it's, you know, one pulse all the way through. You know, I love the overhead mics. They can capture like a little bit of the small intricacies that the drummer's doing. So, you know, there's stuff to listen to. Does little bell stuff and crashes in cool places, and drum fills are cool. So there's definitely, he keeps it interesting going from riff to riff, even though it's all at the same tempo. My recommendation is Windswept. Yeah. That's the video for today. Windswept. Always. And Shallow 666. Yeah.